In this video, I will show you how I created this cute shaker tag using the elements from the Hero Arts bi-monthly Hero January 2023 kit. Hi, this is Anna from Crafty Anna Studio. Welcome to my channel. Here is a photo of the contents of the kit. If you'd like to see the kit in more detail, I will have that video linked below and at the end of this video. To make this tag, I die cut one piece of the outer part of the matchbox out of red cardstock. For the inner box, two pieces in red and one in white. I also die cut two pieces of the small leaves with a heart, one in red and one in white. Then I will use this die, which cuts out the letters LOVE and its coordinating shadow. First, I take the outer part of the Faux Matchbox and fold it in the score lines. This one is a little tricky because there are perforated lines which are actually supposed to be the area where you would strike a match. The score line is so close to it that you could miss it. I found an easy fix. With the sharp edge of the scissors, run it across the score line. Do not press too hard that you could cut all the way through, but just enough to cut through the surface. Then with your nails or fingers, hold down the perforated areas while folding in along the score line. And there you have it, folded in perfectly. Now, fold in the other side. Next, I take the shadow die of the LOVE letters and position it at the middle, but not touching the perforated area. Then I secured it with washi. I unfolded the side of the matchbox, placed it on the bottom plate. I added the top plate and die cut it out using a mini die cutting machine. I will save this piece of the die cut for another project. This is the opening where the word love will show through. To make the inner part of the tag, I will first fold in both sides of the outer part. I will then take the white piece I had die cut out earlier and try to match the side with the side of the outer piece. You can see that they both have the same score lines. I insert the white piece inside the top opening of the red piece. I place it in its proper position before securing it temporarily at the top with washi tape. Next, I take the love die and place it in the middle of the opening, making sure it's even on all sides. Secure it with washi tape. Then I hold the die firmly in place and slowly remove the outer piece. I bring it to my die cutting machine and die cut it out. I will save all the die cut letters for another project, which I will show you towards the end of the video. Next, I will add plastic behind the opening of the outer part of the tag. I am just using plastic packaging from my recycle bin. I cut out a piece just big enough to cover the opening. I will then add liquid glue all around the opening and secure the plastic in place. I will then add the red piece I had die cut to the back of the outer piece. I added thin beads of glue to both sides and at the top above the opening before placing the red piece on top. I pressed down firmly to make sure all three sides were secured. And here's the little pocket for the shaker tag. For the shaker element, I took a piece of vellum measuring 3.5 by 2 inches, folded on the 3.5 inch side. I added a thin bead of glue to the bottom and halfway up the side, leaving a little opening to put the sequins in. For the shaker, I am using this combination of white and red sequins. For some reason, I couldn't find the sequins from the kit, so I had to use these instead. These were from another My Monthly Hero kit. I used a small spoon to scoop out the sequins and added a small amount to the vellum pocket. Then I sealed them in with glue on the rest of the sides. Then I added glue all around the sides and secured it to the back of the love cutout. Then I added a small bead of glue to the bottom middle just to make sure that the tag doesn't fall through. I stamped the sentiment filled with at the top of the die-cut love with intensified black ink. Then I punched a small hole at the top middle and threaded it with red and white baker's twine. If you don't want to see the back of the shaker tag, then you could place the other red die cut to hide it. But please note that doing so might limit the movement of the shaker bits. To decorate the outside of the tag, I cut out the little heart from the red leaves die cut and added it to the white one. Then as a finishing touch, I added a red iridescent gem to the middle for the added bling. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, I would really appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in any of the Hero Arts products I used in this video, I have it linked in the video description below. I have a full list of supplies on my blog post, which is also listed below. Remember the pieces I had saved earlier? I made a coordinating card with it. For the front of this A2 card, I used a heart flourish cover die and die cut it out of red cardstock. Then I added the positive pieces of the love letters and its shadow die. Off camera, I also made this other tag. This time I used glitter paste with a stencil in the kit and just stamped the sentiment for the inside and heat embossed it with white detail embossing powder. If you're a subscriber of the Hero Arts My Monthly Hero Kits, I do have a playlist you can watch for more inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye!